welcome back to my channel. Tessa here, the Artful Colorist. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Prismacolor Scholared pencils and the Prismacolor Premier pencils, colored pencils. So what I've never used is the Scholared pencils. I've always used the Premier pencils, and I have a couple sets of the Premier, and I've never used the Scholar, like I said, and I was curious to see if they are worth your money or not worth your money. So some of the things that I found out, here is a color chart that I created. These are the Scholars, these are the Premiers. I did a little swatch test of a few of the colors I have, and I do notice that in some of the reds, they actually are pretty close in the texture and in style. I do find that the Premiers are a little bit more creamier, and I also believe that they have more pigment. I feel that. That's just my opinion. I do also find that some colors, if they say that they are a red, this was supposed to be Crimson Lake, and I couldn't find a Crimson Lake. Oh, I did find a Crimson Lake in the Scholar and in the Premiers, and these are the two colors. This is the Premier and this is the Scholar. You can tell they're just totally different. It blows my mind how just this one is almost like really red, like a burnt red, like a dark red, and this is almost like an apple red. I was a little disappointed in that, and then also I was very disappointed, if you noticed, in the Scholar pencils. They're violet, is that violet there, and this is the Premier. These are each of the colors, so I'll lay some color down and show you how very pale and not very pigmented, and I was very disappointed. This is the only one out of the Scholar pencils that was totally pale like that. This one, I have white down, sorry guys, I was testing it out. But this one is so rich and pigmented, and it's a true purple. You would think, because they are pretty close in color on the pencil, in the pencil lead itself, you would think that they would be pretty close, and they're not. I did also test out an aqua and a black. Premier, Scholar, black. The black, I found that the Premier black is a black, a deep black, and the Scholar is almost like a gray black. It's not as dark, and it's not as pigmented, like I said. And I, in the future, am going to do a color kind of compare of the two, the Scholar and the Premier pencils together. I just wanted to show you guys examples of what I did for this video and kind of going through. I did find that the neon colors, you only got one neon color in the 24 pack of Scholar pencils, Prismacolor Scholar pencils. You only got one neon. You got a neon yellow, and that's the neon yellow in the Premier, and that's the neon yellow in the Scholar. Yeah, it's not bad. If you want a bright color for your image, the Scholar is going to give you a bright color. Premier is just going to give you that next level. It's going to give you the more rich and more vibrant colors, and I've noticed that they both blend really nicely. They blend nice. So like, here is, I'll do the neon yellow in the Scholar, and let's do an orange in the Scholar. So here, I'll lay down some orange. And I do find that it does lay down quite nice. It's not like other colored pencils like the Crayolas, where they kind of tend to almost be a little bit grainier, where these are a step above the Crayolas. They're creamy. They really want to lay down color next to each other, and there is not a lot of that scratchiness that you get with Crayola colored pencils. I do find that even though that the Premiers or the Scholars do blend quite nicely, I do find that they can tend to get a little bit kind of chalky, or not chalky, but that waxy, bloomy look to them faster than the Premiers do. But there is my blend. Usually have a piece of tissue to wipe off the dust. So I'll do that same blending with, I did a neon yellow and an orange, and I'll do the same colors in the neon yellow for the Premier, and then I'll do an orange in the Premier. And so I'll lay down my orange just exactly like I did before, and I'll lay it down. I don't think I need to go so large, but I will, so you guys get a good example. And so I go up to like that, and I'm gonna actually feather this out a little bit. And I am doing a circular motion and then kind of going back and forth and pulling that up into the yellow, the neon yellow, and then I go back with my orange and I blend that also. I find that that helps me kind of pull the colors together, and it helps me kind of get a nice gradation between the two colors. And you know what, I have to say, my main medium that I use is not colored pencils. I usually stick with, my main medium is Copic markers. This will be the first colored pencil video I've done. I've used colored pencils in the past, but I haven't used them in many years. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So there's the two. You can tell how vibrant the two different colors are. This is the Scholar, that's the Premier. Thanks everyone for tuning in to my Scholar and Premier Prismacolor colored pencil review. I will be in the future be doing some more of these, and I will also be doing coloring with both of the colored pencils, and I will let you know and kind of show you a review on how I blend and how I do my kind of techniques with my colored pencils and what my more in-depth opinion are of the Scholars versus the Premiers. And if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more, please let me know. And if you want to see more unboxings and product reviews, please leave suggestions in the comment box. And thank you for tuning in. I'm Tessa, the Artful Colorist. Bye, friends.